Good Monday afternoon to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on the Interstate 89. Concerning thunderstorms, you can see a lot of thunderstorm activity with a lot of severe warnings being put out by the Albany National Weather Service a little bit earlier on here with this flux. And we've had some wind damage to report as well, just a little west of the border here around Glens Falls, and then back also over parts of southern Massachusetts. So we have had some wind reports, but they're just not seeing any in Vermont right now. We also have an outflow boundary I want to call your attention to. Now, what ends up happening is we have a lot of thunderstorm activity here, a lot of warnings. Some of those warnings are verifying with strong winds, and we'll get to that in a second. And then you can see a collapse of a thunderstorm that's produced an outflow boundary. This is a big downward push of air, a sinking motion, killed off the thunderstorms here, but then along that boundary, other thunderstorms are forming, and then these are working in north, and probably will be along a line somewhere between Newport and about West Haven, Vermont. So roughly in this area, in points south and east are going to be the main action. Further up to the north and west, there still could be some heavy rainers here, but for the most part, we're talking about limited amounts of showers and thunderstorms. Okay, looking at Albany radar, and again with a focus here on portions of southern Vermont, adjacent Berkshires, and Massachusetts, and of course parts of New York. We'll run these just kind of slowly and advance these along. These storms here did produce some wind damage. Multiple trees and power poles snapped. Intersection Route 196 in Burgoyne Avenue. That's in the vicinity around, I believe, the Glens Falls area there. And we can see other wind damage being reported. North Adams, looks like multiple trees down. One report here of power lines down on West Branch Road, Route 8A North, and then also further to the south. Trees and wires blocking Upper Valley Road, large limb down blocking Route 8. Tree down power line in the area of Route 112. So not in Vermont, but very, very close, and again associated with these strong thunderstorms, strong to severe storms that have been in this particular area. Also, the Brattleboro area, now we do have a flash flood warning in effect. This is problematic for these particular areas as they've had training echoes, and we might be setting up a training echo scenario here that may cut through Washington County, parts of Addison, northern Rutland, and producing some locally heavy rain here in another couple of hours. We'll see what happens. But running this a little bit faster, so you can see some of the thunderstorm activity is along that western periphery, and now it's starting to make a run back through Vermont. So southern Vermont, you're not over with for sure. We've had some fairly strong or heavy rain showers, a couple lightning strikes mixed in, but for the most part, it's been very inactive across northern Vermont. A few more cells not being picked up by Albany radar. It does show up across of course, Burlington radar. So looking at the HRRR model, you can see that sort of hole there and a little bit more of an uptick with something trying to form along these lines here. This could be some training echoes, and it goes roughly across Washington County, a little south and east of Lamoille County, roughly from about Newport to West Haven, and this is valid 6 o'clock. And then looks like the heaviest rainfall with the shower and thunderstorm threat begins to push off the region. That's at 9 o'clock. And this will probably expire before 9 o'clock, and I think we'll be actually out of the woods at that point in time. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.